Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming back. My name is Gustav Kish, this is Beyond Cloudbase, and I've been living in Denmark for the last 1.5 years after moving from Hungary. What I want to talk about today is unfair advantages, and especially the unfair advantages of expats and internationals. And I think we generally look at unfair disadvantages, right? We want to have the things that other people have, and we are envious of how they got them and what unfair advantages they used. Like, it's unfair that everybody can get an education in Denmark. It's unfair that it's free for them and I had to pay for it. It's unfair that the government pays students to go to university. It's unfair. And we talk about all these things where others have an advantage compared to us, because we would like to have those things but we don't. And what we don't look at is what are the things that make us special, and what are the situations and the properties that we have that can be used as an advantage and utilize them. And I think that's where internationals and expats, people living in countries other than their home country, have a benefit and have an edge, because we have something that no one else has, and that's a unique perspective. We have that because we've come from one culture and moved to the other, left some of the things that we had in the old culture, picked up some from the new, and that made us what we are, made us expats, made us internationals. And this unique perspective can have huge benefits in life. And I want you to think about this as broadly as you can, because whatever it is that is in your position and in your situation can be golden down the road. And let me give you a few examples. These are the examples that I can see. I think it's an advantage that me coming from a country where money was not in abundance, I have a tendency not to overspend and not to spend on things that I find ridiculous to spend X amount of money on. Like, I heard people extending subscriptions to the GPS in their car for a horrible amount of money, or paying someone to do maintenance on their lawnmower for as much as an average monthly wage in Hungary. It's an unfair advantage because now that I'm in Denmark, where money is in abundance, I can still spend like a person who respects money. And I think that's something that will help me to treat money better and be better off in the long term. So that's one unfair advantage. Another one is if you can find something that is like supplied in your own country, in your original country, and you see that there's a demand for that in the country where you live right now, you could connect the two dots and do a business that serves that. Or you can export something from that country to the other one, because you kind of have a lag in both of these, and you can utilize that to your advantage. Another thing that you could do is you could have, if you're like us that travel frequently a few times per year between two countries, you could choose to buy things where it makes most sense to buy them. Like we're buying services in Hungary a lot of times. I have my car serviced in Hungary because that's better service, it's better price, it's better quality and everything. But dog food we're buying in Denmark because it's cheaper in Denmark. That's an unfair advantage. Not everyone can do this, but expats can, and internationals can do that. And these are just some of the examples. There could be many other things, and I think we need to look at unfair advantage as an advantage and not as unfair disadvantage. And if you're an expat and if you're international, I encourage you to look at what makes you special, what can you do to turn your life a better one using the unfair advantage. Again, my name is Gustav, this is Beyond Cloudbase. I thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one.